Ryan, don't come near me, you said in fear, even though your dog wasn't cooperating to give voice to it. He paid no attention to that, but took steps towards you, as he was ready to make the next move, which only intensified your fear. In that large white room, only the two of you are present. You stand there shivering while he is visibly happy, and seems to be enjoying just watching you. He stands in front of you with a stout stature and long hair that cascades down his shoulders. As he walked towards you, the sound of his every step sent shivers down your spine. You looked to run from there, but the room had no access for escape, especially from me. You are unable to see his face, and the surrounding around you are moving in slow motion. You are trying to run, but your legs aren't moving. Meanwhile, he comes close to you and speaks in audible tone, in deep voice reaching your ears. I have been wanting to have you for years, and finally you are going to be mine. You flinch and trying to move and telling him to leave, but he pushed you onto the bed and you are crying and trying to get up, but he tied your hands to the headboard of the bed with a rope, positioning himself above you. Ryan, leave me. You are underneath him, crying and suffering greatly, but he shows no concern. His lack of empathy seems to satisfy him in an unsettling manner. He behaves almost obsessively, touching you inappropriately and with a disturbing sense of grandiosity. Don't expect me to let you leave. Even if you die, I won't let you go. You are mine, and I want every inch of you to be mine. As soon as he said, you screamed when he forced himself to bite your neck. You wake up suddenly, letting out a single scream at the top of your lungs, as if releasing the fear from the terrifying nightmare. Your breath comes in heavy gasps, and you clutch your strands of your hair, looking around with tension, ensuring that you have fully returned to your senses. In that room, there is no one except you. You sigh, realizing that the tall guy is not there, and no one is forcing you in a scary manner. Your brain is processing that nightmare again. Your room's door opened by your mother, who enters hurriedly. Ryan, Mom. As she walks towards your bed, you sit up straight and she hugs you tightly. However, you are still trembling inside. She rubs your back to calm you down, and slowly, after a few seconds, she breaks the hug and looks at you with concern. Seeing the sweat on your forehead, she gently wiped it away. Ryan, Mom, look up. You manage to slowly look at your mom's face while controlling yourself to calm down. Ryan, Mom, did you have the same nightmare again? Aren't you? Ryan, why am I having this terrible nightmare again and again? I can hardly breathe while having that nightmare. It's choking me so badly. Your mom didn't respond to your question, but her eyebrows frowned, and she swallowed, indicating that she chose to say nothing. Why? Mom, please say something. Why, Mom? It's for your own good not to know about something that's on the dark side. Why? You always say the same thing. Why don't you let me know something I need to understand? Also, Dad and you never let me cross our palace. Why? Why? Mom, why do you keep silent when I'm asking you? You clutch her sleeves like a washed puppy, but you flinch and you dashed as he comes from the doorway with a cold look. Fine, Dad. Whatever we do, it's only for our dad's safety. When you saw your dad, you grabbed your mom's arm tightly and didn't look at his face as you were scared of your dad. Then your mom gestured to him as she placed her palm on your fingers, which you were already holding tightly. After that, your dad turned back and left from there, as if he didn't have anything to say. Why? Why, Mom? Why doesn't he speak to me kindly? It feels like he always called me with such a coldness, as if I'm a complete stranger to him. Why, Mom? Why do you speak about your dad like that? She seems to be. Before she could finish, you got up and went inside the bathroom with a heavy heart. Your mom didn't call you out for your behavior, as she understood deeply that you were suffering inside. You are sitting on the terrace watching birds fly. Why shouldn't I hang up? Why am I still at home? And this is a home or prison for me. I wish I could disappear from this life forever. Just because my dad is a mafia man, he is afraid of some others who are his enemies, and that's why he is hiding me like this. But I'm not sure he is that afraid of a person. Mom told me how strong he is. But why are they hiding me? I still don't understand. Is there any reason that I can't find? You are talking to yourself, it's a habit of yours. You have no friends, your parents didn't allow you to go outside, and you studied at, and you don't know why you haven't followed you. Living like this, you don't know about the outside world. In the dim light of room, a guy was screaming in pain as his body was being beaten by a group of guards. Please, I'm begging you, leave me. The guy was begging them, but they paid no attention to him, but continued beating him. But they all stopped when a guard informed them that their boss was coming. A tall guy entered the room smoking, with a gun tucked into his waistband, his long hair tied back with a bag. And he puffed on his cigarette. He tilted his head, and a smile appeared on his sharp lips. Upon seeing the star figure, all the guards bowed to him and stepped back. Jungkook is the king of the mafia, and he shows no mercy to others. He only knows violence. He has killed many people, and he isn't scared of anything, not even his dad. Can fully describe how bad of a person he is. Jungkook, you dumb head. Seeing you like this bring no feeling to me. Why didn't you tell them? Why are you searching for that girl, the same one I am searching for? So, seeing Jungkook, that guy was trembling. Jungkook smacked at him and took an iron bike chain, wrapped around his wrist, and seeing that guy said something. But Jungkook didn't want to listen to him. He just kept punching his face repeatedly until the guy's face was bleeding. After the blood painted Jungkook's knuckles, he stopped punching the guy. Although Jungkook could ask him, he always chooses violence. Whenever Jungkook asks for violence, there is no one who can come in his way to stop him. If anyone does, they would definitely be buried by Jungkook for sure. Jungkook, now tell me. A guard pulled up the chair. Jungkook sat on it and crossed his legs, and he rested his arm on the armrest of the chair while looking at the guy. As I have already mentioned, I truly don't understand. I am innocent, believe me. Leave me alone. Jungkook, oh my. Guys, I think he is innocent. Okay man, I'm going to leave you. But not in the way you prepare, rather in my style. This Jungkook only leaves death for others. That guy realized that Jungkook's intention was about to die, but Jungkook got up as soon as he shot the guy in the forehead at the point blank range, and the guards flinched. However, they still stood as if nothing had happened because they knew Jungkook didn't have the patience to listen a second time and paid little attention to others. Jungkook looked at one of his guards and raised his eyebrows. Jungkook, Alex, boss, tell that he is a spy and he knows nothing about her, even about her face. He only knows her name. Alex, how? Jungkook, I found his owner who gave him the deal. Alex looked at Jungkook, wondering how Jungkook would know. Jungkook left from there while taking his gun into his waistband. Time skip. Jungkook placed his gun on the bed and drew his shoulder while going to the bath. After taking a cool bath, he lay on the bed, folding his arm under his head and placing his other hand on his stomach, while crossing his legs, closing his eyes. While he was lying on the ground with her lying on top of him, his right hand fingers were caressing her hair, while the other hand was gently holding her waist. Here they are both lovers, lost in their own world. In this world, everything means nothing to me except you, he said to her. She looked up and chuckled and asked him how much he loves her. He asked her how he shows it to her. She got up and he did it too. She said catch her. If he caught her, she would tell him how. As soon as she said that, she started running and he smiled at her and was about to run behind her. But he screamed in shock when he saw her lose her sense and fell to the ground. He hurriedly ran towards her, but she disappeared before his fingers could touch her. Then he screamed more. Jungkook got up from his leg and his eyes wide and red. As he realized that he had thrown the flower vase against the wall, he looked at his palm. Jungkook, again and again in this world, if there is something I can't possibly touch, it's her. Why am I having this again and again like this and I am suffering like this? He brushes his hair once more, attempt to sleep if possible. It's midnight now. The surroundings are bathed in dim light, and the windows of your room are open. You're asleep but wake up hearing someone rapidly calling your name. Make you to come to them. You open your eyes and sit up straight. Why? Who? Once again a creepy voice is calling you to come out. You got up in confusion looking out of the window. You see someone standing on the other side of the gate in the dark smoke. You rub your eyes and open them to make sure you are seeing someone for real. When you confirm the person is still there, you decide to approach them. You get out of your room, go downstairs, about to open the main door. However, your mom stops you, her expression serious, and she removes your hand from the doorknob and started her sudden action to flinch. Fine, mom. What made you want to open the door at this time? Why? Someone is calling my name, mom. The person is also at the gate. Why, mom? What you are seeing or hearing not to why. You are in a sleepy state and sleepwalking. Go back to your room. Why? No, mom. I saw with my own eyes. Why, mom? I said go, Ryan. Without saying one word, you turned back and walked to your room in confusion. The next day morning, your parents are discussing you seriously while you are sleeping in your room. Why, mom? So what would you say now? Winder. I'm supposed to say something, but I won't take any risk of her life at any cost. Fine, mom. Don't you think she is always suffering living inside of the palace? I can see how sad she looks in her eyes. Winder. Don't I know that, huh? Until she turns 21 years old, we have to take care of her like a rose petal. Otherwise, she will be ruined by them. Don't you know? Wine, mom. She is only 18 now. Do you think we can still hide her from them like this? Winder. No. But I wanted to marry our daughter to the John Jongo. That is the best place for her until she turns 21 and learns safely. Wine, mom. What? I won't agree with. They are our enemies. You and John had a war before we were a newlywed couple. Winder. That was once upon a time, but now there is nothing between us. I already talked to him about this too. He now has stronger power and is in the number one position as a mafia. I'm sure I made this decision as a responsible father to our child. Why, mom? I got it. But tell me something. Why did he agree to marry our daughter to his son? Okay, you have your reasons. But what is the reason they agreed to this? Why? It's because our Ryan is the most beautiful girl in this world. There is no one who can match her beauty, not even by one person. And she also the heir to my property. Why, mom? My heart feels like that's not their intention in this. There is something else behind them that isn't visible to both of us for now. Winder. Don't suspect everything so clearly. Things aren't going to be as you think. But she stayed by your side, distant from the world nature, unaware of what lies beyond, especially about marriage. Winder. But after marriage, she will know those by her husband. Don't worry about it. Saying that he left, then your mom turned back and saw you seeing her in fear. Why, mom? Ryan, when did you come here? Have you listened to our conversation? Asking you as if nothing happened, trying to pretend for something. Why? Just now. What were you both talking about something marriage, mom? Why, mom? Dad decided for you to marry someone. You looked at her with confusion, not understanding why. Why? Why should I marry someone? What's the reason? I'm scared, mom. I don't want to get married. Seeing a look of fear on your face, your mom felt sad and thinking, fine, mom. If you get married, she would go to another place with new people, new places, and new life. If you don't get married, you won't experience them.